Alrighty everyone, how you guys doing? In this video I am going to be reviewing the Retina Macbook Pro, which is priced here in the UK at £1,799. It's a custom build, low end model, and the specs of the machine are on your screen. Starting off with the design. Gorgeous. I've always wanted such a machine where it's lightweight, yet powerful, yet meaty, no optical drive for the win, no traditional hard drive for the win. Equals, a lightweight yet juicy machine. It weighs in at 2 kg, or for all you Americans, it's 4.46 pounds to be specific. One of the great things about this machine is the port allocation and the MagSafe 2. The fact that the machine has balanced out the ports so they're not, all clogged into the one part. And the MagSafe, although it's a tiny change, it makes life a whole lot easier. Especially for me coming from the 2011 MacBook Air, I used to have to change the direction in how I put the MagSafe in, but now with the introduction of MagSafe 2, it just makes life so much easier. In terms of the internals, where the magic really does happen, a MacBook Pro is a pro machine. You want that speed, yet you still want something to carry about, lightweight, travel. And Apple have really gone that far. I mean, I have done iMovie test, Final Cut tests, gaming test. I've tried Battlefield 3. I've done the FaceTime because this has the 720p camera and the result is absolutely gorgeous. As well as the microphone, which has the dual mics, which provides excellent clarity when you're doing FaceTime calls or voiceovers or Skype calls, whatever it may be. And these videos and tests, instead of me telling you about my experience, if you click on an annotation on your screen, it'll take you directly to the speed test and give you a real-time comparison of how it stacks up against the other Macs. And from that, hopefully you can really make your decision. Moving on to the screen, the display. This is one of the reasons why you will be getting your machine. Apple has marketed this as a MacBook Pro Retina. And the screen on this is, make no mistake about it, absolutely friggin' gorgeous. The clarity on the text, it's so clear, so sharp. You want to look at the screen when you're reading something or when you go into any website, news media, whatever. The sharpness on it is just phenomenal. And you just want to kind of, work or type stuff and, kind of enjoy, your eyes enjoy it, if that really makes sense. VLC Player has recently come out with an update which now supports kind of videos, or Retina video you could say, and hopefully over time we'll be seeing much more better videos, programs, apps aimed towards the Retina MacBook Pro. Right now at the moment they are a limited amount of applications, or they don't really exist, but app developers are working on them, so hopefully over the next couple of weeks, once Mountain Lion is launched, we'll be seeing some dedicated applications. Personally, coming over from a MacBook Air, the resolution, which is 2880 by 1800, allows you to have, of course, more real estate, do multiple things at the same time without minimizing the screen, and you can just do various things. And of course, you can attach up to an additional 3 monitors, which is absolutely insane. So if you like working from multiple screens, especially for all you pros out there, then you can easily do so thanks to the inclusion of an HDMI port plus the Thunderbolt ports. It is really a win-win situation. Moving on to the negative things about this machine which I've noticed. First one is heat. This machine does get hot, make no mistake. Once you're working on files, no matter how much they hyped up the fan situation where there is no noise or less noise, I agree with that part. There is less noise, but the heat aspect is still there. I have done some very basic video editing and I can hear the fans kick in and the machine getting hot, especially when it's on your lap. So for those of you who I know don't want the heat, I'm afraid it is still there. Battery life, I feel that because half of the machine is taking up the batteries, the 5 or 6 batteries it's got, it should have ideally had more than 7 hours. I'm not getting 7 hours, but of course that's just a rough estimation depending on what you do. If you do quite a lot video editing and power intensive applications, then of course the battery is going to run down quite quickly. I just think for this size of machine and the fact that, you know, the MacBook is taking up half the space inside, the battery really could have been improved. And lastly, the third negative thing is you cannot upgrade this machine, so make sure once you're at the checkout process you get exactly the specifications that's going to last you for 3, 4, 5 or however many years you intend on keeping the machine. Unlike traditional machines, you can't grab a screwdriver, open it up and change the RAM and hard drives. It is pretty much impossible, and iFixit have given it a scoring of 1 out of 10 in terms of repairability, so go figure. Overall, if I was to give this machine a rating, it would be a chunky 8 out of 10. It is an extremely gorgeous machine to work on. The Retina display has to be the killer deal, coupled with the flash storage and, you know, how lightweight the actual machine is compared to the previous generation MacBook Pros. It is a real workhorse. Given you can't upgrade the parts, the flash storage, the 8 gigs of RAM is probably going to last you a long time. I hope you guys like the review. If you have any comments, suggestions, complaints, rage, you can leave it in the comments below and I will be sure to get back at you. Or if you want to join me on twitter.com/i6glassregion. Heck, if you go into iglassregion.com, all my social media links are there, so feel free to interact. Cheers guys!
Hey you!
That's the third time today. This is getting absolutely ridiculous.
I'll show him how it's done.
The hell are you playing at, man? This is the third chance you've had. Now you get over there and drop 'em, Blossom. You're getting a strip search now.
Love, watch how to do it. It really is quite simple. Take your vest off, place it on the belt, and smile. Oof, aye, that's how it's done.
Get out of here.